Good day all, this is Jazz Stitches tutorial. We want to make crinoline rose. This is a picture of a crinoline rose. This is it. This is what is called a crinoline rose. So we want to make this crinoline rose. These are the materials needed. You need your red crinoline or your crinoline 2 yards. You need your Alice band. You need your scissors. You need your tape to measure the crinoline out. You need your thread, matching color of thread. You need embellishment or accessories, anyone you can find, petals, feathers, any of it. You need your needle. For this design, I want to use my bias round the tip of the crinoline. So I'll take this to my sewing machine and sew this round on the crinoline just to give it a special effect. Then I'll show us how to drag the crinoline. Now watch what I'll be doing. This crinoline has 2 edges. There's one edge that has a rope and there's this edge that is plain. So I'll be passing my bias on this edge that is without a rope so that I can use this edge with the rope to draw my crinoline. You may need your hot glue gun to attach your Alice band to your crinoline design. Another thing you may need is this, your beads. This is just to design it for designing or embellishment. You can use any other thing you find around you. It's just to be creative about it. So I've taken the bias around this crinoline like so with my sewing machine. I've sewed it round through all the edges. This is the next thing I'll do now. This is the next thing I'm supposed to do. Here now you see a rope. This is a rope. So I'm going to be dragging this rope carefully. Look at the rope. Notice as I'm dragging it, it's curving. See how it's curving? So that's how I will drag the other part of it too, so that the two of them would meet at the same place. Then I will tie it. While you're dragging, be careful about it so it doesn't cut midway. If it cuts midway, that means you have to use your thread and needle. Also for this process, you can use your thread and needle, but I like using this rope because this rope curves well and gives us a good effect. So I've dragged some parts of this now. I will go over to the other end and drag the other part too. Just watch it closely. Watch me closely. Are you seeing? I'm also going to look for this rope here again and drag this other part. Are you seeing now? So with this now, the next thing I'll do is to tie this rough here. There's this rough edge here. You need to tie it so that it doesn't lose or freeze. Crinoline loses fast. And when I'm tying it, I didn't tie with the rope. I left that rope outside. So I'm going to tie it. I'll tie firmly now with my thread. And if you watch, I'm using a matching thread. With this matching thread now, it won't be noticed, but if you use another color of thread, it's just going to be very obvious. So you see, I've tied this part. Please make sure you tie it firmly. I've tied this part now. Then I can cut, go over to the other part and tie that part too, just like the same way I tied this part. So I've tied the two edges firmly now. What I'll do, I'll just trim off some parts, not all. I'll just trim off some parts. I'll take this other one too and cut off some parts. Now I'm left with my two thread from this part. So with this now, I will still continue dragging. Please, while you're dragging, crinoline has a tendency of loosening, so just be careful while dragging so that it doesn't spoil the entire work you've been doing. So this is what I'll do now. Still continue again. What you're just using is your hands to adjust it, adjust the two sides. This is it. The crinoline is almost together now, so you can bring these two together. And bring it together. See what I'm doing? I'm putting it one inside the other one like this. Please just follow me through. So this is the crinoline rose. You can see how it's formed. With this now, you can still use your thread and needle to hold this middle very well. With what I'm observing, my thread has cut off. So I'm going to be managing this. So this is it. I'll take my thread and needle now and arrange it very well so that it will stand firm like this. After doing that, take your rose and place there, then attach your Alice band. So with my thread and needle now, I'm going to drag it so every part of this, because there's an opening here, I want to close up that opening. With this thread and needle now, I'm going to drag that opening. Drag this thread. The opening is closed now. I'll tie it. Tie it. Once it's tight or tight, you can cut it out. So this is very tight now. That opening there is no longer visible again. Then you tie like this. So these are crinoline rows. The next thing you'll be doing, so this is it, very bold and beautiful. The next thing is to, these two edge here is to keep it the way you want it. See, I kept this. You can keep it like this. There's these two, you put it together like this, or you place one on the other this way. I think I'll be doing it one on the other one like this. So after doing this now, This is your Alice band. You take your Alice band and a small piece of wording to use and attach to it. So for that, you can take this part of this. You apply your gum. This is small, please. Let me take something bold like this. So this is how you do it. Apply your gum on it, then attach it to the rose. You see it? So that is how to achieve the crinoline rose. Now after doing this, at this back now you can look for a red fabric to cover up this place so that it doesn't show that this is a wording. So you can just look for a small piece of red fabric, apply your gum on top this and cover it up. Thank you.